We got a flood warning. Ah.
Oh god, the general chat is already devolved.
What
Funny
are we
says
using
sending the new
fantasy
guy
grounds?
for the tool that doesn't exist. How many of you guys have done that?
What's up, Velnos?
Are we using fantasy grounds or what?
No, we're not. We're just going to use our minds for this one because it's really it's just going to be one map. It's kind of pointless, and there's not going to be any combat.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
We're gonna summon awful shit.
You know, I found a new manga that I'm reading that is actually pretty good. It's the one where the chick turns into a spider.
Oh, I heard that one was good.
I'm actually enjoying it.
Is it hot?
Okay.
She's a spider.
And that wasn't my question.
That doesn't stop him.
Yeah, no. He doesn't have any standards. You know that.
Sure, her freaking her silk spider hole is loose and flabby. Do you like that?
I mean,
bitch.
depending on the scenario, maybe.
Okay,
So-
now that we've gotten through that.
Yeah, we're live, everyone. Hi, a minute
yeah.
in, and we've already regretted our life decisions.
I do that every day when I wake up in the morning.
Okay, so to update everybody on the chat on what this exactly is, we had a homebrew item that was in a previous campaign, and it was called the Staff of Reality. Now, what we decided to do is the Staff of Reality was really fun because you could use it, and it would do one of any 100 magical effects because people didn't know how to use it correctly. They didn't have a high enough spell level. So basically, you would just point it at something, and then it would do any one of those effects. So we decided to take that idea and just take that staff and continue on with that line of thought, but make it into a one-shot where we test out how many different effects the staff actually has, which is up to 1,000. So we could see a lot of random-ass things happen tonight. And,
Including but not limited to turning the sun into a behemoth.
Kane turned that into a beholder. Hopefully you don't aim that thing at any celestial bodies this time around.
Let's do it again.
They know what they did.
All right, so Kane, you are playing Mick again. However, you are much older than you were in the previous campaign. You've entered into kind of old age. You're now the Archmage of Spellweaver Academy, and you are still in possession of the Staff of Reality. And through years of research, both on your own and with others, you have figured out how to unlock all the latent magical abilities of the staff.
Hey, Gertie, are you alive? Because your shit just ended.
What?
Refresh the page.
No, it's still a minute and 10 seconds.
No,
Hang
it's
on.
live for me.
Let me look on it too, because
Yeah,
Look
the
on
chat's
Twitch.
saying she's still live.
All right,
it's just yeah. No,
You're
she's
just
still
a
alive.
fucking idiot.
I don't need that heart attack, thanks.
It's probably just the storm where you are. Okay, so
Storm is a brewing.
okay, so Mick, your character has now unlocked that ability, but you need to test it out. So you've taken some of your brightest and most gullible grad students to go out to a proving ground that is outside of Spellweaver Academy. It's a very large open field, and in that field has been stocked test dummies, which are basically just little scarecrows on stands you can stick out in the middle of the field. You also have live targets, which are goblins, which are in cages, and abyssal chickens, which are also in cages, which I posted one in the chat if anybody wants to know what that, or in the feed here on Discord if anybody wants to know what it looks like. And the abyssal chickens are kind of small, so they only have 5 health. The goblins have 10. So it depends on what you want and how you want it to be affected. Keep in mind, the staff can do a grand number of things. You will need to be prepared for anything to happen. You also have a very heavy supply of Cure Serious Wound potions and Dispel Curse scrolls, or Remove Curse scrolls, which would help with a lot of conditions that the staff can have. So Mick, you're the one that has the staff, and all of you guys have now met him out in this field to start conducting these tests.
And all images that you're seeing, other than the abyssal chicken, is basically what you're gonna get tonight.
Dude, the abyssal chicken is nightmare fuel. Like, who the fuck designed this?
Some guy that works for Wizards of the Coast, I would assume, because they're technically from 5e. I'm just porting them over.
Somebody who masturbates to H.R. Giger. So, you know.
God,
I thought it was Geiger.
everybody says that. It's either I don't even know which one it is.
I always heard Geiger, but is it like what do they call it?
The
Like
Googer. Whatever the
what-
fuck his name is.
what's the thing where it's like the Berenstein and Berenstain shit? What is that called again?
Well, that's
Mandela
the
effect.
Historia thing, and they think it's a different reality. But no, that doesn't.
Yeah. The Mandela effect, but it's always been Berenstain. You were just illiterate and stupid.
I mean, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Didn't need to be targeted. All right, you're getting shot first.
Please don't kill each other.
Pretty sure last time we fucked around with the Staff of Reality, I specifically asked to be targeted, so I'm okay with that.
That is true.
It's
You
a good
did.
time.
Although there are elements to cure you here and heal you, assuming it doesn't instantly kill you. Unless, Kane, you have the ability to bring him back to life as a zombie.
Oh, they're already making bets on if we're going to be summoning a Demogorgon?
Demogorgon?
A Demogorgon? No, they are not going to be summoning a Demogorgon. At least I don't
This is
think so.
Dead by
I
Daylight.
I actually did sift through all 1,000 of the effects.
Oh
so
my
you guys
God.
can choose. So you guys can choose what you want to actually test the staff on first. Do you want to do live testing, or you want to do something, or you just want to point it at like a tree?
I want to point at the sun.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
I don't think we should let him do that.
Okay.
Well,
Alright, let's do this.
Mick is the one with the staff, and he's the grad student. So Mick, you're the one that's in charge of this.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta work.
Yeah,
on
no,
this
you got to work up that voice. I understand.
I want to point at the sun.
All right, thank you for coming today, my children. Today, we are going to be learning magic. Yay! All right, so this is the Staff of Reality. Back on my great adventure, where I was the greatest hero, I acquired this. I don't fucking remember, somewhere, some bitch.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And today, I will be showing you how it works. Now, this staff is very powerful, and it can do basically anything. So, I would like one of you to pick something for me to use the staff on, and we will see what happens.
Point at the sun. I want to shoot the sun.
Maybe
Alright,
one
now-
of these dummies and not the sun.
Shut up, bitch.
Excuse me?
The most logical
Alright,
course of
no
action would
need
be
for
to
such
obviously-
language. I'm the only one who can call people a bitch.
God, I love this character. Okay, so
The
in
obvious
order
course of
for you, go ahead, Velno. Sorry.
I was gonna do the role playing bit, but whatever. Just gonna say the logical course of action, Master Mick, is to point this artifact at the sun and see what happens. We give the
Never
best
mind.
result.
Mick is aware what happens when you do that because he did it.
I
True
don't
story.
know why everybody wants to point it at the sun, because if this goes incredibly bad, we all suffer.
Well, you all die, including the planet. But yes, okay. Again, Kane, you're the one holding it. You can decide if you want to put it at the sun or not. But for everybody else, what I'm going to have you guys do is to figure out the order that people choose to use the staff. We're going to roll basically initiative. So everybody's going to roll 1d20 in the dice spot channel, and we'll go based on that. So whoever rolls the highest is going to be able to choose the first thing they want to target. Then we'll move on down to the next, and we'll keep rotating until either we run out of specs, we die, or we run out of time.
I like all of this idea.
Basically. Okay, so everybody just roll a d20 in the dice spot channel.
Son of a
So,
fuck.
Arch is going in.
Velnos and Arch needs to roll against each other.
Can we change our
Okay.
names, by the way, in the call to our character names so no one gets confused?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I'm still fucking Duck Dodgers.
I think you have the ability to. Oh God, Velnos. Okay, you rolled a nat 20. All right, so it's going to be Velnos. And Arch, unless you can outroll that, you'll go second.
No, that's the second roll.
I rolled a
Yeah,
15.
but Arch didn't roll his second one.
Yeah.
Oh, a second one. Okay.
Yeah, because you guys tied.
Yeah,
So
you
if
guys tied, so you
I mean,
probably okay. All right, so
That's a hot
you
free,
really
son.
make a fucking roll against a 20?
if he got another 20, they'd re-roll.
Yeah.
All right, so Velnos, you're gonna go first, then Arch, then
Purity, then-
Velna, yeah, then Purity, then it'll be Kane. Do you want to roll too?
You know what? Sure, why not?
Yeah, take a roll.
14.
Okay, so it's gonna be Velnos, Arch, Kane, Purity, then Cham. So Velnos, you're the first. So what do you want to aim it at?
The sun. That's what we had to
All right.
already.
Yeah,
Was
very
like
1000
years
roller.
at this
Alrighty,
Ah,
son,
yeah.
you can do this, but you take all responsibility for the actions that come with these consequences. Do you
We're all
understand?
gonna die.
802.
Okay, let me look up because I have all the effects. So let's see, 802. All right, let's see here. And you aim this at the sun.
What if it just turns blue?
Okay, nothing happens.
You gotta be joking.
So the thing that would have happened can't happen because the sun does not have certain things. So it does not affect the sun.
Wait, can you DM me what was supposed to happen? I want to know.
Or just say it.
I can tell you what actually would have happened because there's a chance you're probably not going to land on it again. 802, you said?
Yep.
The fingers of a nearby randomly chosen creature shrink to 1/2 their normal size for 1 hour. Actually, that means that somebody randomly is going to have short fingers for an hour.
I
So
think
your fingers are going to go down to nubs. So
This is a
I'm
fucking
gonna
Burger King
roll.
commercial.
So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to roll a d20. If it rolls below a 10, one of you guys has to. I'm going to re-roll it, and it'll be one of you guys. If it's above a 10, then it's going to be one of the chickens or the goblins, and it's not going to matter.
I don't like this.
Okay, it's over a 10. That means a goblin now has nubby little fingers, and he can't do anything. So you aimed it at the sun, but it did not directly target the sun.
No,
terrible
you can't eat a
fingers.
Whopper without someone holding it.
he has tiny fingies now.
Yeah, he's kind of freaking out right now. He has no idea what happened to his hands. So, Velnos, that was you. Now it's going to go to Arch.
Well, you see, I am not a little bitch. I will choose myself.
What the fuck did I say? I'm the only one who's allowed to say those words.
So, in addendum, I will choose myself.
Alright?
Okay.
Pussy.
Roll the roll the D1000 and tell me what you get.
Luck be a lady tonight.
What if it gets just like a 1? Critical
There
failure.
is something that happens with a 1.
Seemingly appropriate. It is a 404.
Oh, that's
400
perfect.
400, 404. You just start screaming error now.
Yeah, I play D&D.
He just deletes
Oh
himself.
my god! Okay, hang on. I have to roll something.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Bring it to me, DM Daddy.
Hang on a second.
This took an interesting turn.
Okay, Arch, you gained 161 pounds. You're gonna stay like that for 6 months.
Oh,
You became fat!
I just-
All right, so he just immediately, as soon as it happens, he just bursts out of his clothes like the Incredible Hulk, but it's just all flab. Now the other thing is,
Click
you
it
can
on the
use
thing.
one of those remove curse scrolls to get rid of that if you
Oh.
want. You can use that.
Before you remove it, here's I got a picture of Arch, his character right now. I'm putting it in the general chat.
You know, it's
Because basically,
Yes,
you
basically.
get 3D100s. Yeah, basically, that's exactly what happened. Except he's pretty much naked now because of he just burst through all of his
Hell
clothes.
yes.
And he doubled his body weight in
yeah,
half
I
a
did.
second.
Because I am I am a dwarf and I am small, and now I am more rotund than I am tall.
Now they might be able to roll you actually.
I find
Okay.
this entirely agreeable. Continue.
So do you want to stay fat?
I think I'll save these curse scrolls for something that, you know,
There's an unlimited amount of them.
I quite like being a chungus, if you don't mind.
Okay, you're gonna be stuck
Can
like that
someone
for
at
6
least
months.
throw
and-
him some kind of sheet for his pants?
No.
Well, that's the thing is you can't
You
see
will
his dick
stare.
because his stomach is like over
Oh,
it at this
okay.
point.
I'm gonna do
He's
the
just
hip
kind of like
rotations.
he's kind of like, you ever see that episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin like loses all of his bones and becomes just a gelatinous blob? That's kind of what you're looking at.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Fox
So
sponsor us.
Arch, that was you. Now Kane, you can choose because you're next on the list. You rolled the 14, so roll the D1000 and tell me what you get. And what do you want to aim it at?
Don't be a pansy.
Let's see. Where is the 1000 thing at?
It's in
Oh,
the
never
general
mind, I
chat.
found it.
Yep, it's in
Yeah.
the general chat. The link, just click on it, and you'll be able to hit random and get a different number. But what do you want to aim at?
I'm gonna aim
Take
it
it
at
like a
Jeremy.
man.
You're gonna aim it. Why are you aiming at people? I gave you other things to aim at.
Well, I mean, we gotta learn from our experiences, right?
It's true, but he's also your student. That could be considered like a gross misallocation of.
What are
whatever.
they gonna? What are they gonna do?
I mean, I could expel you from the college.
I could kill everyone.
Yeah, but
You
you're
wouldn't
too
have
nice
the
for that.
college
You're not
job
an evil.
anymore.
You're not an evil character like your other guy.
I mean,
Um,
not yet.
All right, so Jam, will you allow him to aim at you, or do you not want him to?
Take it like a man.
Okay.
Now listen,
all
now listen
right.
here, young man. I'm going to show you something very interesting, but I need your full consent so I can do this.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. So you roll the D1000 and tell me what the number is.
No.
I think Cham's regretting his life choices.
22.
22. Oh, wow, low. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I got a natty 20 plus 2. I'm amazing.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is Cham, I need you to roll a D20.
I sent you what I was going to do.
I know you sent me what you were gonna do. You still need to roll a D20. Okay. So this will affect you. It is nothing that is going to damage you, however. So because of the way this works, and I'm going to read you the exact description, Champ, so you know why you can't use Dispel. The caster must succeed at a saving roll or be compelled to sing until their next action. The singing prevents the person from casting spells unless they are trained to cast by song, which you are not. So you're going to be singing for about 20 to 30 seconds uncontrollably. So after that is over, you then immediately stop singing, and everybody just kind of looks at you.
I demand he takes his next turn only singing.
So actually, while we're doing this, I'm going to keep track of the numbers that we actually get, because there are 1,000 effects, so I'm curious if we actually do get any doubles. So we got a 22, we got a 404, and we got an 800 and something?
Dude,
802, I think it was.
802, yes.
For some reason, the phrase in my head right now.
No, Rocker, we're not starting early. We're starting on time. I DM'd you 4 times, man. He just DM'd me. He just got home like 10 minutes ago. Okay, he's gonna log on, but we're just fucking around so we can keep going. He'll just be like the student that was late.
We always
Alright,
have to have at
so-
least one.
All right, so Kane, you just went, so that means it goes down to Purity. You get to decide what target you want to aim at.
I'm aiming at
Take it like
Arch.
a man. Exactly.
You're gonna aim it at Arch. He's still a fat mess. Okay.
You're damn right.
All right, Raka. Sorry about that. I thought you got my DMs earlier. Yeah. I can't hear you.
Yeah, hang on a second.
There you
My
go.
wife is being annoying already. Hold on.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're going. Okay, so Purity, you want to aim at Arch. Arch is cool with this, so that's all right. So roll the D1000.
I got a 903.
All right. Okay, 903. Oh boy. Let's see what this does.
Come here, midget.
Oh dear.
Okay, so you aim it at him, and his clothes, what little clothes are still attached to him, immediately start to change to the color of the environment around him, like camouflage.
Well, that's neat.
Okay, so that was 903. So that's literally all you did was you just changed
Can't
his
see it
clothes.
under the gut, but I am wearing a thong, and it's currently looking like grass,
Yes,
and
it
it's
is.
very uncomfortable.
You fucking
Probably.
see that? Your ass is probably like 3 feet wide.
He can feel it.
I can feel the little
okay.
grass
He
tickling.
can feel the color
Okay.
change in his ass.
Yes, it's
Okay,
a dwarven
so-
technique.
So Cham, you're the last one. So what do you want
That's
to
some
aim at
advanced
again?
wizardry right there.
I'm gonna aim it at Kane.
He's the one holding it.
Okay, well, if he's gonna try this, then I am going to.
Hey, let it happen. You did it to
mean-
me. Fuck you.
I mean, can I counter anything? Can I like do
I'm
any
just gonna
actions?
walk over and poke Arch with a stick.
Well, I mean,
time.
I'm not. If he's not willing, like he was willing before because he thought he could dispel it, which he probably would have been able to if it didn't have something specific in there that said he couldn't. But if you don't, you can dispel it if you have dispel. I'm assuming you do.
No, I didn't. I didn't choose. I just chose fucking stupid spells.
All right, I'm gonna say you have the ability to dispel it though, and hopefully it doesn't do anything to permanently kill you.
You know what? I'll just let him hit me. You know, give
Okay,
me
Cham, roll the D1000.
let him feel like a special man.
467.
467. Okay. Let me look at this. 467. Hang on. Hang on a second. So I think he might be capable of that, but hang on just a quick second. There's a little bit of a thing. Okay, so Kane, you feel your latent psionic abilities activate. You now have mental powers.
Congrats.
So you can read their minds, and you also have telekinesis now. If you didn't already have it before.
I did.
All
but
you're
now it's
getting-
just super telekinesis.
All you're getting from me is repeated lines of "I'm too sexy for my shirt," just
I'm,
over and over again.
I'm just
I-
gonna
I-
keep poking you with a stick.
The only reason why I had to do that, Arch, was just because it said to see another number just in case. But Kane it can do psionics because he's a wizard, so he's fine.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, so Kane, you now have mental powers. And now Raka, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so as you guys finish your first rotation, you notice the last student shows up. He was late. He probably was, off taking a dump or something. So, Raka,
It's
you're
Odin,
with.
he was smoking weed. So
Oh, so Hoden. Okay, so Hoden just shows up because he just decided to show up because he wanted to visit his buddy Kane, or his buddy Mick. So you guys just testing out the Staff of Reality. Unfortunately, Hoden, that means you can't really. You can ask Kane to use it for you and point it at things, but because you don't have magic affinity, you can't use it. So you're de facto last because I had everybody else roll beforehand. So now it's technically your turn because everybody else is already gone.
all right, Kermit.
Keep in mind, we have different things to aim them at if you would like to. There are dummies, there are abyssal chickens, and there are goblins if you'd like to aim them at something other than everybody else who apparently is just aiming it at anybody and doesn't care because Arch is now a 300 and something pound ball of fat who has camouflage clothing thanks to this.
It's a camouflage
Well,
thong.
I don't. If Odin just showed up, he doesn't like that big ball of fat. He's gonna have Kane pointed at that.
You're damn right.
I thought it was like
Goblins are potential clientele. He's not gonna hurt them.
it's in a cage. You think it has money? Okay, so in that case, Raka, there's a D1000 roller that's in the general chat. So if you just click on that, it'll come up for you. Oop, who just dropped out? Raka just dropped out. Fuck.
Dumb bitch.
There he is. What's up?
It moved me into the fucking ashtrays general chat. I don't know.
That's weird. All right, so there's a D1. Yeah, if you go to the general for the D&D server, you scroll up a little bit and you'll see that I posted it. Just open that up and you'll click that and it'll give you a random number between 1 and 1,000. I will tell you what the effect is.
right, so sifting through the memes here.
Yeah, it's not too far up.
Ah, there we go.
Somebody needs to make that a mod, I'm not gonna lie.
I rolled a 15.
It only a 15? Damn, we got a couple of actually low rolls. I'm a little surprised at that.
Don't you dare
Hang on a
ruin
second.
these
I'm just
tips.
reading it to make sure.
These are fantastic.
Slipping in a little Sean Connery there.
We noticed. So
I'm
when can I
trying to
begin
do
rolling him
Patrick
around?
Stewart.
Okay, so I just need to roll 1d6 for just to determine something. Okay. All right, so Arch, you begin frothing at the mouth, and the froth is black. You can't really, you're not choking or anything, but you're just like there's just like black liquid, like foam, like coming out of your mouth.
And just
And
dripping down his fat body.
that continues for the next hour.
Should I go get the
Hey, buddy, you
scroll
okay?
to dispel that?
If you do, it'll dispel everything, so he'll go back to normal.
Hold on. Hold
Along
on,
with
just
his clothes.
watch. Just look at him.
He's
a
gonna
fat
start
cup
dancing.
Of coffee.
It's just a fat guy just frothing at the mouth. It's just like he has rabies.
He's fucking, what's his
I'm gonna
goddamn
use
name?
Dispel
The
on
Duke.
him.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna use Dispel on him.
It's a curse, so it doesn't do anything.
Shit.
You have to use the scroll of remove curse, which you can use.
I just picture Cham now chasing him around as he rolls away, roaming.
Sure, I'll use it. I'll use the fucking thing because I don't want him to die.
Well, he won't die. He'll just keep frothing at the mouth. He's not like choking or anything like that.
All right,
But
then
if you
can I-
use it, so if you want to use the scroll, you can. It'll just return to normal.
Oh no, fuck that! I'm gonna get a cup. I'm gonna get like a cup. I'm gonna like just fill it up.
Are you gonna
That's
drink it?
Okay.
Canonically, it's hot chocolate coming out of my mouth.
You know,
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna
It's,
drink
it's
it.
black froth, so it does. It's not chocolate. It's some kind of bodily fluid. You just don't know what it is.
I,
Overdone fondue.
He's gonna drink it. He said he's gonna do it.
That is disgusting. Okay, Cham, are you actually going to drink the nasty shit that is coming out of his mouth?
I'm gonna drink it.
I'm
Roll
down to clown.
Roll Constitution.
I'm gonna gather a little bit into a vial just for research purposes
You-
later.
Okay, you rolled a 4, so you tried to drink it, and then you vomited halfway through and just threw up all over yourself.
Ew.
Can't handle my sexy.
Okay. Also, you can't really talk while that's happening.
So it just sounds like.
Yeah, it just sounds like.
Like,
Do we have a translator in here anywhere?
I mean, I can read his mind.
Actually, yeah, you could. You have the psionics now permanently. By the way.
Same. I could read. I could read mine as well.
Yeah, so you could read his mind to figure out what he's actually saying, but everybody else can't. So Velnos, it's now back down to you. So roll the T1000 and pick your target. Don't kill anybody.
The abyssal chicken, why the fuck not?
Okay, so
Yay.
so
973.
okay, so somebody brings the abyssal chicken out into the middle of the field. There's a little assistant over there. His name's Kyle. So he's just standing over there and he's bringing out the animals as you guys need them. So the abyssal chicken, and what did you say you rolled?
973.
973. Okay, hang on a second. I'm just writing down the current numbers.
I'll stand right there. Stand by the chicken. Don't move.
Tell him to hold the chicken above his head.
Oh dear God.
Keep your hands on that chicken, Kyle. Don't let go or you're fired.
Professor, I remind you that if you destroy Kyle, you're gonna have to get your deposit back on him.
Okay. So here's what happens. A fireball flies out of the front of the staff and goes towards the chicken. However, the fireball doesn't detonate. It almost looks like a ball. And it appears that the magic is waiting for the user to trigger it. So it's kind of like a remote detonation type thing.
You're a good girl.
So it's just like a bomb of fire sitting next to the abyssal chicken. So Velnos, do you choose to detonate? Velnos?
Do it. I said kaboom.
Okay. The fireball detonates and obliterates the chicken and the cage it was in. completely searing the ground and making a very black circle. So that is entirely gone. The chicken is dead, and you fired a fireball with that one. That was number 973. So now we're going to go down to Arch is next.
Can anyone understand what he says?
I was actually about to say, yeah, you can't really talk right now. Although Kane can read your mind, so he can read your mind. So what do you want to aim at? And do you want to aim at yourself again?
I don't think you need mind reading to figure this out.
You want to aim at yourself again?
My boy Vord is gonna sit there, stare Kermit in the eyes, just fingers beckoning, bring it the fuck on. Black foam pouring out of his mouth.
Kane.
I like this one. He knows what he wants.
All right, Kane, aim it at him, and Arch, you got to roll the D1000 and give me the number.
63.
A lot of low ones tonight. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Arch, your skin has now become sticky like glue. So everything that you touch is gonna stick to you unless you do a roll first to try and pick a dexterity roll to try and do something like daintily. Otherwise, it's going to hold on to you. It does not say that that effect goes away, by the way.
I think he takes a minus to this dexterity rolls too for being so fucking fat.
Who's the
Probably,
closest
yeah.
person to me?
Not me anymore. I've moved away over to the abyssal chickens.
Everybody kind of backed away from you because they aimed the staff at you.
I was gonna take a running jump at somebody, but I can't exactly run.
No,
I'm gonna bide my time.
Move right now. You're like stuck in one spot. Like you might be able to roll.
I am going to use telekinesis, and I'm going to take Kyle and stick him to him.
I'm okay with this. Just gonna
okay,
open my arms wide to hug him.
Kyle. Kyle begins screaming as you press him to Arch's sticky skin, and he begins to bind with it. He's kind of screaming, but his back is basically stuck to him, so it's kind of like he's trying to run away, but he can't.
Kyle, stop screaming. We must learn.
Please tell me you're animating this one, Mike.
I'm going to have to. This is going to be too fucking funny not to.
Those with psionics can hear, become one with the blob.
Basically. Okay, so next it'll be Kane. So Kane, what do you want to aim at?
Aim at Kyle. I can't say anything, but if anybody can translate for me.
I mean, he can hear your thoughts.
Kane? Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can. I'm just thinking if I want to do that.
He's just been the human test subject the whole time instead of using the goblins or the chicken.
Right.
I mean, I knew this was probably going to happen. You guys were just going to aim it at each other, but I figured, whatever. I'll at least give you the option.
Kyle, are you ready for the next one?
Sir, what are you doing, sir? Why am I stuck to this man? This
Kyle!
poor obese dwarf.
It's fine, Kyle. You'll be fine. Do not worry.
Yes, sir, I trust you. I trust you, sir.
That's
Hold
a bad
on,
idea, but
Kyle,
okay.
Man, I got something for that. Hold on, man. I'm gonna go sifting through my stuff. Does Hoden still have items? I don't even know.
Yeah, Hoden at this point in his life, you guys are like basically like in almost 70, and you have a shit ton of money at this point because you worked with Bernie Greenstein to start up your drug running business, which has now become legitimate.
Oh shit! So Hoden's like 70. All right. So out of his pockets falls like a bunch of butterscotch, one of those like Swedish cookie tins, but there's no cookies in it. It's just sewing shit. And yeah, then he pulls out a little bit of a little powder of cocaine, and he just gives it to the goblin.
What? No, Kyle's the assistant. He's a human.
Oh shit! Well then, yeah. Well, fuck you, Kyle. Sniff this.
Oh shit! Hand me some of that, bitch.
God damn it! It's just like the old days.
It's been a while since I got fucked up.
Man. No, Kermit. You can't have no. This is special. This is special powder for
Fucking
only
give
people
me
who are
something.
being abused by Kermit.
Give me something, man.
So Kyle rolled a 10, so he took it okay. So Kane, now you need to roll your D1000 to figure out what you actually do to Kyle.
Fantastic.
Just know whatever it is, though, he's gonna take it like a true cokehead.
455.
A lot of 400s too. Got 3 400s so far. 455, you said?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's a bad sign.
Kyle's right eye pops out of his head and hangs there. He starts freaking the fuck out.
Oh my god!
That's literally what it does. It just says your right eye pops out of its socket and it hangs swinging it on its nerve thread.
Kyle,
Right,
Kyle,
not gonna
tell
lie,
me,
bro. I
can
don't
you
think
still
the cocaine's
see?
gonna help with that.
I see what happened.
Oh god, I have to put it back in. Please give me a potion. Please!
That is a great question, Kyle. What is your vision like right now?
I can see straight ahead, but I'm also looking down.
What is that like? I must know.
Looking right
See
into
what
his...
happens with a chameleon when the eyes move? Same thing.
Oh my
But
god!
that doesn't explain how the chameleon sees, man. Does that mean you're just gonna move really,
Seeing,
really
I don't know what
slow
happened.
across branches? Oh,
I don't
lazy
know what
guy.
happened.
Would a
Chameleons
healing,
are like
would a
lazy
healing potion
frogs.
help him?
I mean,
I think a healing potion would help him. It would make sense.
I'm gonna
Yes,
go bring him a
yes, it
healing
would.
potion because as much as this is enjoyable, we need our test subject to be
Oh.
okay.
I just
Kyle's
realized
just your assistant. He's not supposed to be the test subject.
Kyle's being
You
covered
don't
by
realize how
black
evil the
foam.
character I'm playing is.
I know. So you give Kyle the potion, and he's able to. His hands are free, so he's able to drink it. His eye goes back inside of his head and heals up, so he no longer has that issue. But that is what happened.
I'm just gonna pat him on the head and go back to dealing with the abyss chickens.
It's also still stuck to you, or stuck to Arch. Also, Purity, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm going to, I guess, drag out a cage with a goblin in it since our assistant here is now stuck and useless. Thanks a lot,
yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah, you're actually going to have to do that because he can't move.
I'm gonna
Thanks
drag
a
him with
lot,
the little
Kyle.
hand.
God damn it, Kyle, I'm docking your pay.
You stuck me to him
How do you know that was me?
because I saw you do it.
Cop.
God damn it!
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
all right, just to be an asshole, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer on Kyle.
What?
Wait a minute. Remind me what that does.
It basically like creates an illusion of whatever his worst fear is, and only he and I.
Jesus Christ! Okay, he begin as you cast
Give
the
me a
spell.
shield.
As you cast the spell, he begins screaming his head off, claiming that a werewolf is ripping out his insides. At the same time, because Arch is attached to him, he is also affected by that spell, and he begins seeing himself having a massive heart attack. He then begins having a massive heart attack.
D-spell?
Fascinating.
You're gonna need a scroll of remove curse.
Guys, somebody put a scroll of remove curse on him now. We can't let another student die.
You can do that yourself if you like. You have the
Fine,
affinity
I'll
to
let
do
go
it.
of the cage and I'll go use it on him. Because
Yeah,
I'd
alright.
rather not fail for this.
She's going to go over there. I'm going to...
No, wait, I'm not going near him. Fuck you, I know what's gonna happen.
You just
No,
need to go close enough and then read the scroll. It'll be if you're within like 10 feet, you're good.
Oh, okay.
How much more of an asshole do I want to be?
I'm going to slide over to Hodin, and I'm going to be like, hey, can I get some of that?
Why is it always when there's cocaine in these things?
I'm going to
'Cause it's
read...
one hell of
wait,
a
will
drug.
reading the spell
Hmm.
use up
What
my
hell of a drug?
my turn?
No, it won't. It has nothing to do with like a combat turn in this. You're just dispelling him. So you read the remove curse spell. Kyle is separated from Arch's back as his skin turns back to normal. He then immediately loses all that weight, and he also stops frothing at the mouth. The only side effect is that his clothes, even though they are now visible, are torn to shreds. So he's basically naked.
I've seen smaller.
Arch, would you like
Damn
to roll
right.
for your... Arch, would you like to roll for your dick size?
Sure. You know what? Why not?
All right, roll a d20.
He gets 20.
If he gets a 20, it's just going to be more impressive.
That's
Yeah, you're average. You're average. Okay, so Purity. So you're going to aim at the goblin. The goblin is now out there. Now that Kyle is free, he can move those things for you. So you just need to roll the d1000 and give me the number.
615.
615. Okay.
Everyone hoped for a nat 1, honestly.
Okay. As you cast the spell, you see what appears to be a very small dragon fly out of the sky and blast the goblin in the cage with fire, and then proceeds to fly off into the horizon.
Well,
Why?
that happened.
What it does!
Oh my god.
So that goblin is extremely dead. He is on fire, and he is dead, and he is burning inside that cage. Kyle then also goes out with a scroll of cast water, or shape water, and puts out the fire and removes the dead goblin corpse along with everything else. So just let me write down the number. So that was 615. So that means after purity, I believe it goes down to Cham.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna aim this at the moon.
What is with you and celestial bodies? Okay, you're gonna aim it at the moon. Roll the D1000.
Okay. Ooh, the number of the beast.
You got 61666?
I got 666.
Oh, of course.
This has got to be good. It just has to be.
Okay, you aim. I'm gonna tell you what happens, even though your characters aren't gonna know what happens. So you aim it at the moon, and nothing appears to happen. However, on the moon, a lesser devil is summoned. He is summoned on the moon. He then proceeds to immediately suffocate and die from the lack of an atmosphere and float away. So you just summoned him basically immediately to die. But you did aim him at the moon, so he spawned on the moon. Okay, so
Looks
that
like
was
your
Cham's
spell
turn.
missed.
So that was Cham's turn. Raka, it's your turn now.
All right, so Kermit, we got a new science project we're gonna start. I got this bullshit weed here. He's gonna place it on the ground. I want to see if we could turn that into something awesome.
Okay.
I like the
roll-
way you
so-
think, bitch.
All right, so Raka, roll the D1000 and see what comes up.
Yeah, you better say that for some for me though. I want to fucking toke up after this. You know what I'm saying?
779. Whatever
779.
it
Okay.
turns into, Kermit, you can be the first to try it, my friend. Free
hell
of
yeah.
charge.
779. Oh my God. Okay, so you did make it very much more potent. A bushel of yellow magic mushrooms grows out of the weed.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Well, that's
Holy
fucking
fucking
perfect.
shit.
That couldn't have worked out better.
Shit.
That's true.
I'm
But yeah,
gonna eat
no.
one.
Okay, roll Constitution.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go. I want to get blazed as fuck.
You're not gonna get blazed. You're gonna be tripping balls.
That's even better.
You're eating magic mushrooms. I specific. Oh, yeah. You might want to put that in the Dice Bot channel.
Yeah.
We got a psilocybin strain of marijuanas. This is awesome.
Yeah, you basically got hallucinogenic weed. Okay, so there's no space between the 1 and the D20.
You think I would learn that by now? 14.
Okay, so you take it pretty good, but you are noticing that some things in the environment are starting to change colors. Like the sky is turning in a very peculiar shade of green, and the ground appears to be turning blue. And that
Hey, Kermit.
was...
Hey, Kermit, you alright, man? How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. You're gonna be okay, kid. You're experienced enough with that.
I'm gonna quietly
that
pick
around.
up
Shit,
the
man.
staff, and
Think
I
he's
guess
gonna
I'll be the
die,
one to
dude.
aim it for now on. Since
Well, he
he's
can still
seen-
aim it. He's still in his faculties. They're just saying
But
like
should
his
we let
color-
him?
Yeah.
Is he go? Well, the question is he going to let you hold it? Because he is the teacher technically. All right, so that was Raka's turn. So now it's going to go back to Velnos. Velnos, what do you want to aim at?
Let me think. I'm gonna aim it at the ground.
You're going to aim it just directly down at the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So roll the D1000 and tell me what you get.
This is gonna go horribly, isn't it?
Well, that depends. I don't remember if there's actually a number in here that allows you to destroy a planet.
750. 750.
Watch that be the
750.
number.
Okay. So you don't damage anything, but in that spot spawns a massive pile of taffy. candy.
Ooh.
Ooh,
So
neat.
it's a big pile of taffy. So you can eat that. It's gonna stay there. It's just on the ground. You might want to not eat the bottom part of it. It's probably covered in dirt. But yes, it is a big mound of taffy.
Shit that Laffy Taffy.
Kyle, go get some taffy.
Yes, sir. It's good. Strawberry.
I'll take some of that.
Oh, I'm gonna use
You're not
hypnotism.
bad
on,
anymore.
I'm gonna
I'm
use
gonna take
charm
some
person.
too. Just a little
Okay.
bit.
All right. Oh, Cham, what do you say?
I'm gonna use charm person on Kyle.
To do what?
I want him to fall in love with a taffy.
No,
What?
he's not
Lord.
fucking the taffy. I'm not doing that. He's not fucking the taffy. He's also a mage, so he also knows dispel. So no.
All
right.
right. Then I'm gonna use charm person on the abyssal chicken with Kyle.
Okay, you do that. The chicken is in the cage. It begins humping the edge of the cage,
No.
closest to where Kyle is. Huh?
Kyle to the abyssal chicken.
No, that's the same problem. He knows dispel.
God damn it.
If you did the chicken to him, the chicken would become attracted to him, but not him to the chicken. Okay, so who just went? That was Velnos, so now it goes down to Arch. So I'm assuming you're gonna have him aim at you again?
So I immediately, am I back to normal again because of the whole?
You are completely back to normal now. You lost all the weight. Your skin is no longer sticky like glue, and your clothes are no longer camouflage. You're also no longer vomiting up black bile, although there is a good amount of it on the front side of you. The only problem is you are naked because you shredded your clothes when you gained all the weight.
Still wearing the thong.
Yes.
Yeah. You already know how this one goes, Dungeon Daddy. Bring it on.
All right, roll the
He's
D1000.
coming up with it.
We're
all the
doing
ways he's calling you
motherfucking
stuff.
science here. Oh.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll, Arch?
He rolled 1,000.
Yeah.
You rolled 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so let's go down here.
Fascinating.
Okay, Arch, who would you say? All right, so wait a minute, I know the perfect way to do this.
Oh, no.
Okay, Cham, you're gonna get a chance to play a character you haven't played in a while. So Arch, Kane aims it at you, and immediately next to you, a very large barbarian appears, and he has a dragon slayer sword on his back. This is Guile.
Well,
He is one of the greatest heroes of the land, and because you rolled that, he appears next to you and is there to give you some life advice.
So the biggest genocider.
Oh.
This is true, but he didn't genocide the people that like him.
Who the fuck is this?
Oh,
I got him seeing shit, man.
Wait, so wasn't Guile still alive since everyone else is alive?
Yeah, he is still alive. That's why he's there. You literally got summoned there for like one turn to give him advice, and that's what 1,000 does.
Summon me, Guile.
Hey, dude,
Hey.
what's up?
Hey, holy shit! What's up, guys?
This is a
Odin!
fucking reunion episode.
Odin, I got some good shit that you might like.
Oh, bro,
And he whips out the lady bong.
Yep, you still have the lady bong. So you guys want to smoke the hallucinogenic green dragon that Raka somehow created?
Let's
Sure.
fucking go.
Let's go.
Everybody roll Constitution.
Is that
Do I gotta roll
OD20?
twice?
Yep,
This
it's
is
just a
what
D20.
happens
It's
when
just
you
a
do
D20.
science.
I gotta roll twice. One for fucking Leonard and one for Guile.
What does a 3 mean?
Oh
or
my
2.
God.
A 3 means you're unconscious.
Oh, fuck you! I ain't taking that shit then.
So Guile got a 20 and Leonard got a 19. It's in a dice box. Oh no, it's a general chat. Fuck,
Okay.
I've been doing a general chat.
Oh yeah, you did roll in general chat. Okay, but you still got. And okay.
Oh wait,
All
wait.
right,
What
so-
am I rolling Constitution for?
Cham's character of Guile that was in the last campaign appeared because Arch rolled a 1,000, which causes a hero from the land to appear next to him and give him advice for one turn. Guile then showed up, recognized Mick and Hoden, and he offered to smoke out of the lady bong.
So Guile, what's the advice that you want to give me?
I will give you one good advice. Don't be a bitch.
Well, that's what I've been doing. That's not advice. That's continue what you're doing.
And thus I shall be off.
Okay.
Dude,
After,
man,
after you
go ahead.
after you give your advice, you then disappear and go back to oh god, what was it? Velnor, I think, or no? What was the town that Vesta? You go back to the town of Vesta where you retired after the previous campaign, and you go back to whatever you were doing. So
You know, they say never meet your heroes, and I think they're right, because that guy was an asshole.
To be fair, man, you know, like telling you to stay on the same path is technically advice.
basically, all right. So Arch, that was you. Arch, that was you. Now it goes down to Kane.
I'm gonna become Hokage.
Jesus Christ, you are so messed up on shit right now, probably. All right. So Kane, what are you gonna aim at?
All right.
Alright, listen up. We're gonna make this interesting. All of you pick a number between 1 and 20. Whoever gets closest is getting shot.
Okay.
I...
The
So-
number that you're thinking.
All right. So if you guys want to do that, I'll roll the d20, and Kane, you just send me the you guys send me all the numbers, and Kane, you send me the number that you're getting close to, and I'll roll the d20.
Well, I'll
Vort-
just roll.
Vort raises his hand and says, "The number that you're thinking."
All right. So you just want to get hit with it. So Kane, do you just want to shoot Arch?
I'm gonna cast reverse gravity on Arch.
Doesn't that make him fly up?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's basically like shooting skeet now. So he's floating in the air. He's not that high above the ground.
As
But
I'm floating,
he's-
this was a serious bitch move.
All right. So Kane,
I gotta
you
get
still gotta-
target practice in.
All right. So Kane, what did you roll?
Let's find out.
Well, at least I'm not going to die yet.
351. Give it my next turn. You're next.
Damn it.
Okay, 351. Hang on, I just have to write it down. Alright. Oh my god! Okay, so Arch, I gotta roll something first before I tell you what happened. Alright, so Arch, how much health do you have?
43.
Okay, so you take 25 damage because what just happened was an anvil just spawned above you, hit you in the back, and then smashed you into the ground.
Well, at least it's keeping me down now, you fucking frog.
That is true. That is true. Although he's not a frog this time. So yeah, so that's what that one does. Is it spawns a heavy object, an anvil or safe above the target's head.
You know
and
what?
then that falls down and hits you for 2d20 damage.
I don't like your tone, young man.
Okay, so Kane, that was your turn, right?
Yeah. But I'm
Alright, so
also
now-
gonna cast Maze on him.
Cast what?
Maze!
What does that do?
Maze is basically throws him in a. Hey, Arch, what's your intelligence?
Not very
That's,
high anymore.
16.
It's what now?
16.
16? Okay, roll 2d4. Alright. He's stuck in an infinite maze for 6 rounds.
I'm just floating, because I still have the float thing on.
Well, now you're pinned to the ground, actually, so you can't even navigate the maze, so it doesn't really
Well-
matter. You're just mentally in a maze.
I was about to say, does the... Oh, it mentally throws you in a maze. It doesn't physically
I'm
throw
saying
you.
it is because then everybody else is going to be in a maze, and this thing's going to get stupid. All right, so Purity, it's now your turn. What do you want to aim at?
I'm gonna aim at... You know what? An abyssal chicken.
Kyle drags out another abyssal chicken. Roll the D1000 and tell me what you get.
329.
329. Okay. I don't think we got that one yet. Okay. So you aim the staff, and a bolt of lightning shoots out of the staff and electrocutes the abyssal chicken to death. And because it is chain lightning, it then spreads to the other abyssal chickens that are there, and you proceed to wipe them all out. You only have goblins left. Kyle is going to go get more chickens.
Hurry, Kyle! Run faster!
Yes, sir. I'll be back.
Oops.
Kyle's going to get more chickens after you've fried all of them, which, by the way, apparently they do actually taste like chicken.
Well, at least we get a meal.
That was shocking.
It also might make you vomit. Okay, so Purity, that was you. So now it goes back down to Cham, I believe.
After
Purity is you,
All right.
and then Raka. So what do you want to aim at?
You know what you must do.
Oh no. Oh,
By the way,
no.
Arch, do you want to take a healing potion now that you've been hit in the back with an anvil?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you get your health back. You're back at full health.
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna aim it back at the moon.
Can
All
you
right, you're gonna
please
aim it
stop
all.
him from aiming at shit like celestial bodies?
Why? So, what does a 1 do?
You rolled a 1.
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be funny because I think I actually do remember what a 1 does, and I'm gonna double check myself. This is actually gonna be really funny. Hang on a second. I gotta roll 1d10 to just figure one thing out.
You must
okay,
really
that,
hate the
all right,
moon,
that
young
was a
man.
10. Okay, oh, that's ironic. Okay, nothing happens. Because what that spell actually does is it changes the color of the target, and you change the color of the moon to gray, and it's already gray. So that's what that does. So you roll the 1. Okay, so now it goes from him, it goes to Raka. You can choose what to aim at.
Looks like it's an eggshell gray now.
You may have noticed a slight tinting of like a heavier gray, but not by much. All right, Rocco, what do you want to aim at?
A blue moon. What's in a blue moon?
I was hoping it would change.
I'm gonna aim it at the university.
You're gonna aim it at the Mage Tower.
Yep.
Kane, are you gonna allow him to aim it at the Mage Tower? That's also where you live, by the way.
Yeah, I can fix it.
Fair enough. Roll the D1000.
Expelliarmus. 820.
820. Okay, let's see what that does. This is probably gonna be fucking horrifying. Okay, so you don't... I'm going to tell you what happens, even though you can't actually see what happens. So you aim it at there. Everything inside of the Mage Tower frosts over, and the temperature drops to like 0 degrees in there for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then subsides. So everybody inside there got really cold for a minute.
About 20 to 30 minutes.
Yep, about 20 to 30 minutes, and then they can go back inside because the temperature went back to normal. But it got really cold for a while.
Wet too.
Yeah, it's gonna be well. Yeah, the condensation is gonna make it wet after a while. But now it's gonna go back up to Velnos. So Velnos, what do you want to aim at? Velnos.
Kronos is trying to escape.
Hey there, sir. Oh, there you are.
The sun.
You gonna aim it at the sun? Okay.
251.
251. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just
I'm
write
not
that
gonna
down.
rest until I fuck everyone over.
Fair enough. All right, 251. Again, I have looked over all these, but I don't have anything memorized to numbers exactly.
That'll be fair.
Okay, so because this really wouldn't have much of an effect on the sun, I'm going to say it affects you. Velnos, your character gains X-ray vision for 1d6 rounds, which I'm going to roll now.
He's going to look at fucking Beardy's character.
4 rounds, so that's roughly about 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Nice.
So you have X-ray vision, and it's not see-through clothes X-ray vision, it's see skeletons X-ray vision.
Well, at
Thank
least you can love her for what's on the inside.
You can love her for the bone structure, basically. All right, so that is so that was you. Then next it's gonna go down to Arch, and I'm assuming you're just gonna aim at yourself again.
I think you know how this goes.
Fair enough. Roll it.
21. Blackjack, son.
Didn't somebody roll one of those already? No, somebody rolled a 20.
22.
22. Yeah, somebody rolled a 22.
I think it was me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
So he points it at you, and everything within 100-foot radius freezes for 4 rounds. So time freezes for about a minute and a half.
So literally nothing happens to us.
Nothing happens. It's called stop, and literally it just stops all progress for anything within 100-foot radius of the caster.
I have that spell too.
Well, you have do you have? It's not, I don't think it's called stop. I think it's called
Mine's
something
called
else,
like
but-
stop time or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But that's basically what happens is you guys just freeze frame for a little bit. So you freeze and then you come back. So that's what happens there. So now, Kane, it's back down to you.
Purity, what's your character's name?
Suka?
Suka?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna
Yes,
aim
it
at
is.
her.
You there, Suka? Step over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kane, roll it.
This could be either really bad or really funny.
It's probably gonna be both.
823.
823. Okay, let me look on the list here. So let's see. 823. 823. Okay. So all of the rocks that are surrounding Purity's character turn into a random metal. Now I'm going to roll a d20 to determine that metal. Because it could actually be gold. Okay, it rolled a 8. So you basically find her. She's surrounded by rocks that then transform into solid pieces of iron.
Oh, neat.
Ting, ting, ting.
Yeah, except they're not like bouncing, so you don't actually hear that unless you kick them. All right, so Kane, that was your turn. Now it's going to go down to who is next? That would be Purity.
Okay. Can I aim at the frog?
You are more than willing to.
He's a gnome, but yes.
Frog, gnome, whatever.
Maybe he's French.
I
keep
aim,
thinking you're
and
a
I
frog
got
because you're talking like
461.
Kermit.
461. Okay, hang on a second. I don't think we've gotten that one. 461. Oh god, how bad is this going to be? How bad is this going to be? Okay. So what happens in this is nothing happens, but for the love of God, nobody fire an arrow at him, because basically what that spell does is it makes it so the next arrow fired at him will hit him directly in the head. So nobody has a bow, so thankfully nobody can do that except for Rock. I think
Kyle,
the character still has a crossbow.
That's your bow.
I do still have a crossbow.
Please don't shoot Mick in the head. Mick, you can also use Dispel to immediately get rid of that.
I like the risks.
I don't know, Mick. You got my money. Pulls the crossbow, holds it sideways.
It's just funny watching an old fuck threaten.
Yeah, no, they're literally just two old men arguing for each other over a drug deal.
Remember that Pixar? Remember that Pixar little short of the two old men playing chess?
Yeah, I got your
That
money.
was one old
I
man playing
left
chess
the
with
money
himself.
for when I fucked your whore of a sister.
Oh.
The fuck, man. Okay, so all right, so that was Purity, so that was your thing. So now it goes down to Cham. So who do you want to aim at, or what do you want to aim at?
Come on, Cham. Do the right thing.
I'm starting to think you get off on this.
He
Maybe
might.
a little.
I mean, he is
You-
naked right now. You'd be able to tell.
Just
Yeah.
in the thong. Full math.
Average Dick
981
Joe.
981 at the moon.
Okay, 981 at the moon. All right, let me write that down. 981, and let's see what happens here. Oh boy. 981. Hang on. Okay, so Cham, you immediately get a very large buff to your health that lasts for a couple of rounds, and you're draining what little life there is out of the moon.
There's okay.
Well, the moon is just a rock.
Yeah, but it still has some kind of static energy,
Yeah, but
basically.
didn't
That's
you
all
guys
you. That's
turn
all
into
you're
a
getting.
living thing at one point?
They turned it into a behold. They turned the sun into a beholder, not the moon. And that was only temporary. So, so that's what happens is you get basically a boost, but that's basically what it is. It sucks hit points out of a target. So you sucked some of the hit points out of the target to boost yourself a bit. That's about it. All right. So now it goes down to Raka, I believe. So what do you want to aim at, Raka?
I'm gonna go ahead and see if you can make those chickens into bigger chickens, and then we can fry them.
You actually can fry them the way they are now, but you can. Kyle has returned with more abyssal chickens.
I don't want to fry them the way they are now. I want to fry them when they're bigger.
Okay, you can aim at some of the abyssal chickens then and fire it. Roll a D1000 and tell me what you get.
Come on, Tyrannosaurus Rex. 338.
Okay, 338. Oh boy, this is probably gonna be fucky. Okay. You see a green glowing aura surround the chickens, and then it kind of engulfs them a little bit, and they seem like they're a little perkier now. You healed them all, if any of them had any damage.
Well, fuck,
the dead
that's
ones.
that's very uneventful and totally
You
not
did
what I
make
had in
them-
mind.
You did make them more perkier, I guess, so I guess they would probably taste better.
Maybe they're a bit more friendly.
Well, he also wants to eat them. Also, no, they're abyssal chickens. They're assholes. So, okay, so that was Raka. So now it's going to go back to Velnos. Velnos, are you going to aim at the sun again?
Chickens in general are kind of assholes, man.
Yeah.
They deserve
Yeah.
to be eaten.
Act.
True. Velnos, sorry.
Do you need to ask?
I just want to make sure.
194.
194? Okay, hang on a second. Let's write that down. Because I'm writing down all these fucking numbers so I can compile this afterwards. Alright, so 194. Oh my god! Velnos! Okay, you're not friends with anybody there because you're just kind of like co-workers, basically. But all of your friends, even the ones that you haven't had contact with in a while, all got teleported to the sun and died. You killed all your friends without even knowing it.
Well, I can't fix
All
that.
my friends dead.
Because this is what it actually does. It says all your friends, even distant ones, are mystically teleported to the location. So you teleported all of your friends to the sun and killed them.
You see like a little
One.
cough on the.
Jesus
on the
Christ, man. That's why you shouldn't aim at celestial bodies. Okay. Well,
That's
actually, if you had rolled
why you
193,
should.
that would have been even funnier.
Why?
Fucking 10, she's like, at least it was a quick death.
Because number one, if you roll 193, I'll let you know what it is. Okay, so Veldos, that was your turn, so you killed all your friends. Now it is Arch's turn. So Arch, you're gonna aim at yourself, I assume. So just roll the D1000 and tell me what you get.
Have I become this predictable?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to slap it down, and I've got 102.
102. Okay, that's definitely one I know we haven't gotten yet.
If we get one we've already gotten, can we re-roll it?
Yes, if we do get one, but I don't know. Okay. Arch, a green djinn appears next to you and is willing to grant you 3 wishes.
Oh ho ho ho!
What
This
are your 3? He demands your 3 wishes now.
This is delicious. All right. Number 1, the Staff of Reality has to roll twice.
Just for him, or just for you, or in general?
Forever, anytime anybody uses it. We having fun.
Okay, okay, so you all right, so that means every time that you guys pointed at something, you roll that D1000 twice and I get 2 numbers.
Ooh, that's
And then I have to tell you what each one of those numbers does in tandem. So what's your second wish?
Number 2, make me about an inch taller.
You are an inch taller.
And finally, number 3, I don't know, anybody got a wish?
A bigger dick.
He wants a bigger dick. Give it to him.
You now have a bigger dick.
Agreed.
Hell yeah.
Roll a D20 to see what size it was before.
Make it a crit. Make it a crit failure.
I should have said give
You are
everybody a bigger
average.
dick.
You are now above average.
I would have smacked you.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so now whenever you roll the Staff of Reality, you're gonna have to roll that D1000 twice, and that was your turn, Arch. The genie disappears, and everything is relatively the same.
Now
So,
we're really doing science.
Now it's gonna
boys.
go down to Kane. Kane, who do you want to aim it at? You're gonna have to roll twice now.
Kyle, go stand over there.
Okay, so just don't make my eyeball pop out again.
I promise
You're
to
back.
try.
Thank you, Kyle. Okay, you aim it at Kyle. Roll the D1000.
Okay, first one, 101. Second one, 404.
We've done 404.
Oh, have we?
I'm just letting Mike know that one was the first one Arch got.
Okay, so 101 and then 990.
The DM is now broken.
Right?
Everything
Wish
has died.
immediately destroyed the DM.
I'm excited.
Me too. That's why I was hoping so hard that anybody would get a wish, and then that happened.
All right, I forgot I was muted. So I looked it up. All right, so Kyle is being very easily distracted right now because the 101 basically made it so that he was completely distracted by everything around him for the next 10 minutes. The 990 then proceeds to teleport a very powerful magical artifact into his hands, which happens to be the Staff of Reality. He's going to get a turn next.
Oh no. We all might
Go,
run around.
Kyle! Unleash your might!
Kyle, you
Hi.
know,
He kind
know
of
what you
looks
must
over
do.
at he kind of looks over at you, and then he hears a chicken. Then he hears one of the goblins complaining about his cage, and he gets really angry and aims it at the goblin. He's gonna roll.
Kyle, remember that time you got stuck to me? Good times.
Why do you want it to keep aiming at you?
He gets
Okay.
on this.
Okay, so
This doesn't end till I explode. Damn it.
one is all right. So he rolled the first one. He rolled is 803. I don't think we've had that one yet. And the second one is
All right, I'm back.
330. I think we may have had that one. Nope. Okay, so the next one is 3. We've had 329, but not 330. Okay. So, Rocka, did you catch the whole thing with the genie?
No, I stepped off for a second right when
Okay.
Kane's turn began.
So Arch went and he got a genie that basically got summoned next to him. So the genie then asked to grant him 3 wishes. So one of the wishes is that the Staff of Reality rolls twice for every turn that it's used. So you're going to have 2 effects that it's going to give you, which can work in tandem or could be horrible. So when next time you roll, you're going to have to roll the D1000 twice. He also wished for an inch higher in height, and he wished for Cham to have a bigger dick. So this time he rolled 803 and 330. So let me just go right back to that. So 803, because that's further closer to me. So 803. Oh god. Okay, I need to roll 1d3 to figure out what is going to happen with that. Okay. So the first thing that happens is you summon a buzzard. Basically, a vulture is summoned immediately next to the goblins, which one of the goblins then immediately grabs and begins trying to eat. And then the 330, all of the goblins immediately grow webbed hands and feet.
Well, that's unique.
It's also creepy.
Yeah. It's like
Gross.
Murlocs.
I like
Yeah,
it.
basically. Okay, so now Kyle has finished and he's regained his senses, so he's going to give the staff back. And who was the one who was using it the next time? That was Kane, right?
I believe so.
I think so.
I used it just barely before Kyle.
Yes, that's what I mean. So that means it's going to go to Purity.
Okay. Ooh. Excuse me.
So what are you going to aim at?
The one that has a hard on for being hit.
All right,
You're
you're gonna
damn
aim it
right.
So you got to roll that D1000 2 times.
Okay, the first one is 516,
Okay,
And
definitely no. We haven't gotten any 500s yet, I don't think.
and the other one is 762.
Okay, I don't think we've gotten that one either. Sorry, so 515 and or 516 and 7. Okay. All right, so the 516, the first effect is oh my god, you are just having a horrible luck. All right, Arch, roll a dexterity save for a dodge attempt. Okay, I'm gonna say that's high enough because your dexterity is all right. So now I just need to look up what the 762 does to see, because there's gonna be two effects going on at the same time. Okay. Oh god, this is so bad. Okay, Arch, that roll is going to cover it, but every other person you're going to have to roll a d20 if you're within 60 feet of the person casting, which should be everybody there. So Arch, you're able to roll high enough so you dodge out of the way as a cow plummets down from 50 feet above and hits the ground, killing itself instantly.
You've brought us dinner.
And everybody else, depending on what you're rolling for the d20s, if you roll below a 10, you then immediately fall over.
Do
so
I have
Cham,
to
you
roll as a
fall
caster?
Everybody has to roll that's within 60 feet of where you are. So yes, you would have to roll. All right, so you stand up. Cham, you fall down. Velnos, you fall down. Mick, you barely stand up, despite the fact that you're already messed up. But that was what that one did. Is it basically just makes you fall down. Which Arch, if you had failed that, it means you would have just fallen down and been crushed by a cow that does 10d6 damage.
Absolutely. You brought us dinner, woman. Thank you. Finally
welcome.
doing something useful.
The
Excuse
goblins,
said-
me?
Trying to be hit by more spells.
the goblins appear to be very hungry. Okay, so
Kyle,
that
could you go feed some of the cow to the goblins, please?
yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So now it's down to Cham.
Okay. I'm
So
gonna
are you-
aim. I'm gonna
You gonna
aim.
aim at the moon again?
Hell yeah! You know who I am, buddy.
All right, you get 2 rolls on this, so do it twice.
Okay, I rolled a 7 and a 296.
Okay, I don't think we've gotten either one of those yet. So let's see. So first is the 7, and again, you're aiming it at the moon. All right, so the 7. Okay, so the 7. What the 7 does is it makes the magic affect you instead of the desired target. So whatever you rolled second is going to affect you instead of the moon. So
yeah.
296. So let's see. So let's see what 296 does, because that's what's going to happen to you.
I know.
You grow claws, horrible black, non-retractable claws. They may be removed by remove curse.
Like Wolverine claws or my fingernails?
No, your fingers become black, horrible-looking claws, like a demon creature.
That's
They
that's
also
pretty great. That's
they
pretty
also do
badass.
well. That also means your dexterity rolls are going to be shit. They do 2d6 plus 2 damage.
Heads up, what happened? What was the spell? And if you guys hear any weird noises, it's not my fault.
Okay, so Cham rolled a 7 and a 296. Now, what the 7 does is it reverses the spell that's cast back at the caster. So 296 wound up affecting Cham instead of the moon, and Cham wound up growing horrible black demon claws out of his hands. They can be removed with Remove Curse, which you do have scrolls for.
I'm good. These are pretty badass.
All right, you can keep them if you want. Okay, so that was Cham. Now it's down to
Oh,
Raka.
so I'm going to use my claws to start chopping up the cow.
Okay, you can do that. That's
Excellent.
fine.
Save me the rump roast.
Fair enough. All right, Raka, it's you now if you're still there.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, you can choose what you want to aim at, and you're going to roll twice.
Gonna aim it at Cham.
Okay, he already has the claws, so
Now
he's
we're
already
doing
anticipated.
science.
Let's turn those claws into penises.
Ew. Okay, make 2 rolls and give me the numbers.
What, does my hand taste yummy?
What?
She's talking to the guinea pig.
Yeah, Keys is in my arms. Are you trying to eat my hand?
371 for the
Not
first
the
one.
eating hand.
371, and the second one is
90.
90. Okay, we definitely haven't had that one. All right, so 371. Let's see what this one does. Okay, so and you're pointing this at Cham.
Yep.
Okay, so first thing. Okay, so I understand what happens first. I just need to see what happens second. So the second one was a 90.
Just bear in mind, as you said, it's not me actually using the staff, it's Kane. He's pointing it at Cham.
That is true. But these are still effects that are happening to Cham. So what happens is Cham. The first thing that transpires is at your feet. Hang on a second. I need to. Yep, at your feet, a bunch of flowers appear, like a massive bouquet of flowers, along with a card. And before you pick up that card, I need to roll a d10 to see what happens to you.
I hate you.
Turns
Here,
out the
Cham.
flowers he's standing in.
Cham, you don't really notice it because your character, I think your character's fairly young, right? What was your age?
About 24.
Okay. You feel like you might be 25 now, and the card says "Happy Birthday." So you got a bouquet of flowers and a card, and you also were aged by 1 year.
I got claws and I'm 25.
Yep. So that's what that did there. So Raka, that was your turn. So now it's gonna go back up to Yep.
Oh,
It's
Velnos,
no. It's gonna go back to Velnos. You're gonna aim at the sun again, aren't you?
Yep.
You killed your whole family before, or all of your friends. Not your family, but your friends. All of your friends.
It's okay, he didn't like his family, so they're safe.
Oh,
Okay,
my friend.
So roll. You have to roll twice.
295
295. Okay.
and 407.
407. Okay, I don't think we've got either one of those. All right. So the first one, 295. Okay, the spell is going to affect a random target within 60 feet of the caster. So whatever the next spell is going to affect somebody around you randomly. So the next one is 407. So let's see what 407 does, because that's going to be a random effect that I'm going to have to roll for people. The whole party is suddenly in a desert. You can hear... Okay, so what happens in this case is, because it's only affecting one random person... I'm going to say, for the sake of the game, so that you don't teleport somebody out. Kyle is teleported to the fire sand waste.
I knew
It's on
it
the
would be
southern side of
Kyle.
the continent. And poor Kyle just disappears. You have no idea what happened to Kyle. You just know that he's no longer there. But Kyle appears in the fire sand waste deserts, and he doesn't really know what's going on. He just simply begins screaming. Again, you have no idea where he is.
For the entire game, or?
Well, he's there. He's not coming back. Unless Kane somehow manages to locate him from what just happened, then he's not coming back for a while. He can make his way back up north eventually, but he's gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
I mean, to be fair, I do have teleport.
Well, roll and see if you can pinpoint him to teleport him back. So roll a d20.
What?
And I'm going to say that takes your wisdom score because you're going to guess where
No,
you want.
that's already a no.
Yeah, no, you teleported a camel. Okay, so you now have a camel there if you want to test
This
on it.
is Kyle now.
Yes, the camel is now named Kyle, and Kyle is now in a far, far away desert. Arch, I'm assuming you want to shoot at yourself again. Arch?
I
Hello?
better step away. Give him a second.
Yeah, it's fine. So this
You're
is
being
basically
loud
just as
tonight.
much of a shit show as I thought it was going to be.
It's pretty great though.
I was
I'm
expecting
surprised-
us to blow up quicker.
I am honestly surprised you haven't killed yourself yet.
I mean, not for a lack of trying.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of those shows. I mean, Arch gained like 160
Ow.
pounds and started frothing black foam out of his mouth. And got crushed, almost got crushed by a cow, and did get crushed by an anvil. Oh, dear God.
And yet he
This-
survived it all.
Yeah, this is amazing, though. I'm actually surprised we did get a repeat, though. The 404 repeated.
Stop
Of all
taking my damn stick.
Okay, so you want to aim at yourself, I assume?
You're damn right.
Roll twice and give me the numbers.
Why are you
Okay.
grabbing my
Honestly-
finger?
Honestly, it's been more beneficial to you than anything else. You got a free genie wish and
I'm
flowers.
gonna take a
Actually, no, Cham got flowers.
249 with a side of a 544, please.
Okay, so we're gonna look at 249 first and see what that does, because that's your first roll. And you're aiming this at yourself. So,
Correct.
I'm just gonna see if 249 would affect the 544
Oh, you
at
need
all.
your claws cut again, don't you, baby?
Oh,
That
God,
wasn't
what is
in a
it?
Bad mood. Oh, okay. All right. Come on.
Okay.
Calm down.
This is actually very beneficial to you. So your voice
Okay.
immediately becomes squeaky, kind of like Kane's. Like it sounds like you huffed helium, basically. Like your voice turns into that.
So I'm gonna
Um,
channel Gene Wilder from Blazing Saddles then.
Okay.
If that's the case.
Now
Okay.
the next part of this is something that you don't know necessarily. Your character doesn't know, but this is what happened. You became immortal. So when you die, you lose 5 points after it, like you go to -5, but then you resurrect that night at midnight.
Oh, that's
Or
so...
you can continuously kill yourself, but you don't know that right now.
So is he our new Kenny?
That's basically what he is. Yeah, that's what it does. That's exactly what it does. You are
That's
now
so
immortal.
good.
Okay. So yeah, you just
so
you'll
mad
just
about
rise,
this.
You'll just rise from the grave.
I didn't
Okay.
feel anything.
Wait
a
you
minute.
Sound like you got your balls cut off.
Sound like
This
Mickey
is
Mouse.
bullshit.
It is. Also, it doesn't say that your voice goes back to normal, so it will be stuck like that. And if you use the remove curse, then you will also remove your immortality.
You know what?
Um,
I think I'm gonna keep it this way.
Fair enough. Okay, so that's you. Now it's down to Kane. Kane, what are you going to aim at? Kane?
You know what? Just because I can, let's aim it at Cham again.
I mean, the last time you only aged him a year and you gave him a lot of nice flowers, so it could be good. And Arch just became immortal. It could be fun. So roll twice. Also, you gave Cham demon claws, so I mean he does like those.
Okay, I got 939 and 575.
Okay. So 939
Ow.
and
That was
575.
mean.
All right, so the 939 is the first one, so we'll see what that one does first and see if that's going to interact with anything. All right, so 939.
Squeaker.
All right, so you're aiming at Cham. Cham, do you have any wooden items on you?
I
Penis metaphor.
I mean, if I had a staff, probably.
Okay, that staff is now metal.
Oh, this
Because all the wood on your person is now transformed into metal, so it's now an iron staff.
Well, I made you
you
a
know
robo.
it's killed the metal.
And you
Metal
also
shall
have
live
your,
on.
your your demon claws. Now I need to see what you do for the second one, which is 575. So your staff now became metal, and 575 goes to. Oh God. Oh my God.
What? What?
Okay, Cham, I'm gonna give you a reflex save. Roll it.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna say you only take half damage from this.
Well, also
I gotta roll.
My,
I gotta roll 5d10s.
Also, my freaking dexterity for my reflex.
Well, what's your dexterity right now? What's the
16.
number? 16. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say you take half of that damage. So that's only gonna be and rounded down. So that's only gonna be 9 damage. So as you jump out of the way, molten lava emerges from the ground right below where you were standing and kind of burns your feet a little bit. That's gonna remain there for about 20 minutes.
You bitch.
I mean, you only got your feet burned and you got the health potion, so you're right back up. And the health potions won't take away your demon claws. So okay. So that was Kane. Now it's gonna go down. Now it's Purity. Now it's your turn. What are you gonna aim at?
I'm gonna aim at.
You know what to do.
No, not you this time. I'm gonna aim just at the ground.
You're gonna aim at the ground again? Okay, so roll twice.
Again, this is the first time I've done this.
Okay, somebody else rolled at the ground before, so you.
Okay,
just
my
roll twice.
first one is 835,
Okay.
and my second one is 108.
108. Okay, I don't think we've had either one of
Doing,
those.
baby.
All right, so 835 is going to be.
Don't eat my keyboard. Keyboards are not yummy.
I mean, is that even physically
Okay,
possible?
She's
so
trying.
I know what the 835 does. I need to just go check what the 108 does because they might counteract one another.
Yeah, you tried to eat the keyboard, so no.
Okay. So what happens is you see a massive pile of pastries appear on the ground.
Fuck yeah. I am bringing food every time.
Do you want to eat the pastries?
Nope. Everyone else can
I'll
try
take a
them.
pastry.
You're just gonna bite into it, Arch?
Hell yeah.
It tastes like sweaty armpit.
Yeah, this tastes like Zuka's cooking.
Because what happens is that
Fuck you.
what you rolled the first time is to, get a bunch of pastries. But the 108 is literally called sweat, which means you just doused all of the pastries in sweat, in human sweat. It's disgusting. However, the goblins definitely want to eat it.
Can someone feed these to the goblins? Because I don't think the rest of us are going to eat these.
Well, unfortunately, Kyle is now lost in a desert somewhere, so you no longer have Kyle.
Hmm.
He may also die. I'll roll for that at the end. So you spawned a bunch of sweaty donuts. So now it goes down to Cham. What are you gonna aim at?
I'm aiming at the sun. Something a little
Right.
different.
Okay, you're gonna aim at the sun. All right, roll twice and tell me what you get.
Put you back in your cage.
498.
498,
392.
I love you. Though.
90. All right, we'll look at the 498 first because that's your first roll. Did it? Oh my God! Okay, I need to see what the other one does before I tell you what this one does because I don't know how many people you may have killed. Hang on a second. So the second one was 392.
Well, this sounds really good.
Oh.
Okay, so the 392 apparently has nothing to do with what just happened. So the first one is you spawned a New Orleans style jazz band, which unfortunately spawned on the sun, so they immediately burned to death.
You stop killing things.
392. Well, he also doesn't know that he just killed a bunch of people. 392. A black raven flies out of the sky and lands on your shoulder, Cham. It appears to think of you in a friendly manner and rubs its head up against yours.
Aw.
I pet it.
The raven is now your lifelong companion.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So you have a pet raven, because that's literally what that does. It says a raven considers itself to be your pet. Okay, so that's you. So now it goes back down to Hoden, or Raka. So what are you going to aim at now? Raka?
I'm thinking. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna aim it directly at the ground.
Okay, ground name again. All right, so give me 2 rolls.
God damn it! I keep forgetting not to do it in the dice spot.
Yeah, because it won't handle the D1000, unfortunately.
All right, so 935 for the first one,
Okay.
and then 161 for the second one.
Okay, I don't think we've had either one of those, so let's look up the 935 first and see what you did. Again, you're aiming at the ground. Okay, alright, so 935 isn't too bad, but let's see what the other one actually does, the 161. Okay, so Raka, you actually summon fire tendrils from the ground, and because you rolled a 161, that means you also automatically know that spell. So you can fire fire from your fingertips, basically, at will.
Well, that would mean Kane could, because he's actually the one who pointed it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, because he's holding the staff. He's just asking you to aim it. So yes, so Kane, you know how to fire from your fingertips now, and there's also fire coming out of the ground in the spot where you aimed the staff. So that happened. So now it goes back up to Velnos. So Velnos, what do you want to aim at? You're also muted, by the way.
You want to know how much of a piece of shit I am?
You're gonna aim at the moon again, aren't you?
No.
You're gonna aim at Cham
I
again.
picked a specific proficiency for no reason at all,
Okay.
and that happened to be astrology.
Okay, so what are you going to aim at?
I'm going to aim it at the center of the galaxy.
Can you do that from where we are?
No, he can't. You can't just see that with your blind eye. You can only aim it at things you can actually see. Also,
there's always
it
me.
would take thousands of years to reach there.
I'll aim it at Jupiter, though.
All right, that's a little bit easier, but you don't have a clear target because of the asteroid belt. Also, you're assuming that this is Earth. Those planets don't exist. You just have a moon and a sun.
Which are also out at the same time during the day, so it's weird.
You can see the moon during the day.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
this is correct. I call
Right.
bullshit.
719 and 299.
Okay, so 719 and 299. So what are you aiming at exactly again?
Ground.
Whoop. The ground? Okay. Alright, so let's see what this actually does. So 719 is the first one, so we'll go with that. Okay, so you aim it at the ground, and a circle of fire erupts from the ground around the general area where you're aiming at. It's not close enough to burn you, but it is fairly active. That is the 719. The 299. What does that do? Let's see what the hell that does. Okay, you spawn inside the fire. You spawn a very nice silk set of clothing that then immediately catches on fire and burns. So you just burned the expensive clothing that you spawned on the fire that you spawned. So it just adds fuel to the fire. The fire then goes out after a few minutes. So now it is going down to Arch. So you're going to aim at yourself again, I assume, so just roll your 1000s.
Damn Skippy. So the first one is a 599.
Okay.
And the second one is a 119.
Okay, so 119. Alright, so let's look at the 599 first and see how that pans itself out. It's a 599. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna take a look at the other one before I do this, because we might have to test your immortality.
Oh, fantastic!
So let me look and see what 119 does.
Do we get an A if someone dies?
Well, the person who dies definitely isn't getting an A.
Well, I can't die, so I'm
so
getting an A.
119 basically means you get a mulligan, so you get to roll again.
Do I?
You're
Yeah.
lucky if you get a C in this class.
So you get to roll one more time. Maybe it's something that will allow you to survive.
Does this... Okay. Let me hit it. 244. Does this negate one or the other? Like, do I roll again?
No. All it does is basically the 119 allows you, because you rolled the 119, it basically says, okay, you have to roll again. So it basically just does the same effect that you wished for with the genie.
Oh, wouldn't that mean I get another roll? Wouldn't that mean 3 then?
Well, you technically do have 3 now that you've rolled another 244.
You're right.
So I'm gonna look at the 244 and see what that actually does, because that may negate a few things. All right. Okay, that just makes it worse. Okay, so Arch, your immediate... So the first one actually creates a gallows that you are then in a noose, and it is about ready to drop out underneath you. At the same time, a pride of wolves is spawned around you to prevent anybody from helping you. So you have to roll a strength roll to break out of that in order to not get yourself hung.
Well, he's also immortal, so.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. Yeah, you do not do that. Okay, so the gallows go, and your character is hung. Your neck is immediately broken, and you're just kind of actually no, your neck isn't broken. I'm gonna have you rolled high enough on that where roll a Constitution to see if your neck breaks.
If it doesn't, then it's gonna be a fucking miracle.
Yeah, your neck does not break, but you are very slowly suffocating to death. So those wolves despawn after like 5 minutes, and that means everybody can go and try and cut you down. You are still moderately alive and twitching.
That's
So is anybody going to go cut him down?
I'll go do
I'm
it.
just gonna watch.
Okay. Well, you have the tools to cut him down. You have claws now. All right. So Purity, you go up and you cut the rope, and he drops to the ground in a heap and begins gasping for air. He is not dead. However, he is very, very awake.
I'll
The
just throw a
gallows does
heel at
not
him.
disappear. The gallows does not disappear. That stays there.
I've never felt more alive.
You still have the
You
Mickey Mouse
need
voice.
therapy.
God damn it. Okay, so you got to roll 3
boy.
times that time. Okay. Kane, it's now your turn. Jesus Christ.
You know, just because Purity said she wants an A in the class, I'm gonna shoot the staff at her and
No,
guarantee
no,
her a
no.
C-.
I'm gonna use Arch as a shield.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, he can't really do anything. His hands are bound still unless you untied him.
Fuck no, he is a shield.
I think she's just gonna
now.
pick
you're
me
gonna
up
use
as a
him
shield.
That's fine. So, Kane, roll twice.
Beautiful. So
Keep in mind-
637 and 252.
Okay. Keep in mind, what was the second one? Sorry.
252.
252. Okay. I don't think we've had either of those. All right, so keep in mind also, Purity, you don't know that Arch is immortal, but he is. And he will also look dead. If you do kill him, he'll just respawn at midnight. All right, so 637 is the first one, so let's see what that does.
It's fucking
Boy.
terrible. But at least I have a meat shield.
Okay, so I'm gonna see what the other one has an effect, because this may get very ugly depending on what the second one actually does. For everybody in the general area of where Arch is. So 252. So what does that do?
Please don't make him explode. I don't have to clean my top.
Oh my god! Okay, so because this is aimed at somebody and the first spell is going to do it, so you and Arch both immediately fall asleep, and I'm going to roll a d20 to see which one of you is affected by this. I rolled a 20, so that means it's gonna be you, Purity. You are shrunk down to 6 inches tall.
You motherfuckers.
This can be reversed by a remove curse spell, by the way.
Can
But you are
someone
both
use the reverse curse spell?
you are both asleep.
God damn it. Wait, doesn't that mean he crushes me?
No, because he's gonna fall forward instead of backwards. So you'll be okay. But yeah, no, you are shrunk down to 6 inches tall. It is also now your turn.
What the fuck can I do? I'm asleep.
That is true. You are asleep, so they're gonna have to wake you up for your turn if you would like to take it.
I would very much like to take it and use a the curse removal.
All right, is anybody gonna use the remove curse spell?
Use it.
Kane, you're the teacher here. Then Kyle's no longer around for me to control.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, you use the remove curse spell. Arch and Purity both wake up, and Purity's size changes back to normal.
So wait, does that mean that
That also
Arch-
means that Arch's immortality is gone, and that also means that his voice goes back to normal.
I'm sorry, Arch.
Well,
This
the other thing is you
bullshit.
guys also didn't know that he was immortal, so the fact that it was removed is not affected at all. So that means Purity is now your turn.
Really angry for no reason.
It is now your turn, so you can roll to whatever target you want to aim
First one
at.
is 5. Oh wait, my target is going to be the professor.
Okay, you're gonna aim
Yup.
at Mick. All right. So what's the first one?
5.
Second is.
Second is 230.
Nice.
That's literally the best wish to have two.
Okay, so hang on a second. So let me take a look at this. I don't think we've gotten a 5 yet. Okay. Oh. Okay. So the first one is 5. I need to see what 230 is because I need to make sure that we're not just compounding horrible things here.
I mean, could we really be
Oh
doing...
my god!
Yes, we can, apparently.
Okay, this is gonna get really weird. So, Kane, I want you to roll a d20 for a dodge save right now.
Okay.
This is gonna get really weird.
Oh,
God,
dear
you fell
God.
miserably. Okay. So you're going to... What is your total health?
Let me double check. I think it's 64.
Alright, you should survive this then.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
64,
you can't actually be killed by this spell. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, though. So you get hit with a fireball that does 4d6 damage. Which does 12 damage to you, so you're relatively okay. You're kind of singed. However, at the same time, I just need to look at 230 to make sure this is a one-way road and not a two-way road. All right, so after the fireball hits and you do that, you immediately fall in love with Purity's character.
Nope. Nope.
You got to do the scroll, otherwise you
You
can
did
see
it.
that his eyes are physically transforming into hearts.
I got the hard eyes ahi gal face going on.
Nope, I'm throwing that fucking scroll at you as fast as possible.
Okay, you do the scroll, and his emotions fade away into his normal cynicism and hatred of most things. So he's back to his normal old curmudgeon-y self. So that was you. So now it goes down to Cham. What are you going to aim at? Are you going to aim at another celestial body?
I'm gonna aim it at Purity.
Okay, you aim it at Purity, and you're going to roll twice and give me the numbers.
754, and 69.
Is Arch still within reach to be a fucking shield again?
Yeah, and also he's still tied up. Arch, you can roll strength to try and unbind yourself if you would like on your
I'm
next
gonna be
turn.
holding him again.
Okay.
Nah,
so the first
I'm
one
pretty
is,
okay with this.
Okay, so the first one is 754. Let's see what this actually does. Okay, okay, this is just funny, but I need to see what the other one does, see if it's in conjunction with this, because it could be. Alright, so 69. Okay. I need to
What?
roll 1d6.
Oh God. Oh God, what?
It's not anything that's gonna hurt you, I will say that. It's just gonna be weird. Okay, that's a 5. Alright, so what is that in the correspondence? 5 is okay. And I also need to roll a 1d10 to see how long this is going to last. Okay, 3. Okay. So Cham, I'm going to tell you what the second one does first. So the second one makes you grow scales all over your body that are yellow, and that is going to remain that way for 3 weeks. You also now have the black demon claws as well, so you kind of look like a dragonborn.
Aw, you're kind of cute for a meat
And
shield.
at the same time, you are a table appears in front of you featuring a D&D grid, a board, dice, and a DM screen as well as little miniatures.
All right, folks, who wants to play some D&D? I'm your
It got
dungeon
meta,
master,
damn it.
and I'm your dungeon master, Leonard
Scaly balls.
Leonard Balthazar.
There you go.
Tight. I want to be a fighter.
You want to be a fighter? All right, let's get your sheet.
All right, as you guys are writing down your sheets, the table disappears. It only lasts for a certain amount of time. So that was yours, or that was who aimed at you?
We're metagaming here right now.
Yeah, basically. All right, no, Cham, you aimed at Purity, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So those things happen to Purity.
No, I was using
Used
Arch
me as a shield.
Oh, so that all happens to Arch then. So he grows yellow scales all over his body, and a D&D table appears in front of him, even though he can't do anything about it. It disappears a little while later. However, you are going to have those scales for 3 weeks.
I feel sexy again.
They're also yellow. Okay, so you aimed that at them. So now it's down to Rocco. What do you want to aim at?
Give me 1 second. Kid's
Yeah.
wiggling.
Yeah, no problem. A second.
Your fault for having kids, man.
Jesus Christ, there are so... I'm surprised we've only had 1 duplicate so far.
Well, what do you expect? Is out of 1,000?
Yeah, but we're rolling 2 at a time now. I'm just kind of surprised that we haven't gotten at least 1 double. Well, we did get the 1. We got the 404. That was it, though. But also, you guys have done a fair amount of permanent damage. Velnos murdered all of his friends. You murdered a New Orleans jazz band, and basically a tiefling.
And I've only murdered a cow. So who's coming out on top?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cow. Well, the cow also would have killed Arch if it had hit him, because it would have hit him with 10d6 damage.
What do you guys want to do? One more freaking
Go around.
rotation?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll do 1 more go around, and then we'll call it, because we've done enough wacky effects.
Yeah, this is because we're going on hitting 2 hours.
Yeah, I think that's about the length for something like this to last. So yeah, everybody will get 1 more go around. You'll get the 2 effects at once, and then we'll call it right after that. So because I think we just wound up with so Rocco will be the last in this rotation, and then we'll go around 1 more full time. So we'll end with Rocco.
All right. We will point it at ourselves. No balls. Let's do it.
I will absolutely not do that, man. See, I do a lot of drugs, but I'm a 70-year-old man. That comes with a lot of wisdom.
I think that means we all point at him.
I'm
Well,
okay with
That is
this.
the correct
Wait a
statement.
minute.
Plus,
Don't-
you're a terrible DM.
This is true.
Oh, fuck you.
Wouldn't the drugs counteract the wisdom? All right. So Rocco, what do you want to aim at?
Oh, I'm aiming it again at Cham.
Okay, roll twice.
Alright, we'll roll, and we'll point it at Rocket then, since he doesn't want to join us.
You're gonna kill
235
235. I think
and
we've got,
103.
okay. I think we've gotten 103 actually. Hang on, let me look back a little bit. No, oh no, 103 is the one that I told you. Oh, I know what 103 is. Okay, I need to look up.
Wasn't that mine?
235. No, you got close to 103. You got 102, and then I said I would tell you guys if you hit 103. You hit 103. So 103 is actually very funny, but I need to see what 235 does. Okay. All right, so Champ. All right, so the 235. Whenever you open your mouth, colorful bubbles come out instead of your words, and when they pop, then the words come out.
Oh, this is badass!
At the same time, you get explosive diarrhea. Because that's what 103 does.
Yeah! I got the
So you just shit yourself as you're spewing bubbles out of your mouth. Fuck. Alright, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
Fuck you, Rocket.
Oh Jesus.
Fuck you, Odin.
Hey man, it was the staff. I had nothing to do with this. I'm sorry, man. You know what? Come by the shop at some point, and I'll hook you up with some stuff for free.
All right, it's now gonna go to Velnos. Velnos, this is your last roll, and then we're gonna go through the rotation basically one more time.
So,
You gonna aim at the sun again?
no, I'm gonna make this memorable and aim it right in my balls.
Okay. You're gonna aim it specifically at your groin. So roll.
That's a man of quality right there.
I'll join you.
When you have your turn, I'll
Yeah.
have you do that.
161
Okay.
and 792.
792. All right. Let's see if I can't remember if we've gotten 161 yet.
We haven't.
We haven't. No, we have. I see it on here. We got 161. So re-roll that first one because I have them all written down. I'm staring at it.
852.
892.
55.
855.
852.
Okay. Sorry, you were
breaking
cutting
up,
out. There.
Elmas.
Yeah, sorry, you were cutting out. Okay, so 852. So that's your first one. So let's see what the hell that does. Probably gonna light your groin on fire.
Do it.
Oh my god! Okay, I need to roll 1d8 to see what happens here, because this is gonna get really fucking weird.
And that's saying something.
Yeah, no, this is definitely probably the weirdest thing that has happened, because he's aiming it directly at his groin, so I have to make his groin do basically what it would do normally to a person. Alright, so that was an 8. Okay, so that's the maximum, and then I just want to check the 792 and see if that also goes in tandem with it.
Be right back.
Yep.
He could be a fire crotch.
Like, okay. Okay, so your groin begins singing, Velnos, and it's going to sing for 8 rounds. And
Oh
at the same time, because you're aiming it directly at your groin, small trees begin growing out of your groin because you're growing a forest out of your groin.
So, remember the episode of South Park where Garrison's dick?
Yeah, no, that's basically what's happening there, except it's singing, period. Or sorry, no, it's not singing, it's uncontrollable laughter. So his dick is laughing at everybody.
And he has tree herpes.
Yep, and that's going to last for 8 rounds, so that's going to be about 4 minutes. It's just going to be uncontrollable laughter, and then you're going to also have mini trees growing out of your groin. It's a new kind of venereal disease. Arch, I'm assuming you're going to test it on yourself.
You're damn right.
I'm honestly shocked you're still alive, but let's do it one more time.
Reasonably,
Boys, we got
I'm typically an orc from 40k, so I'm already...
You're
I'm a
already kind of a fungus, yeah, but your dick didn't laugh before.
But now, trees are growing all around, so...
Well, they're
essentially
just
splitting my
growing
tree
out of
into
your
it.
groin.
The first one is a 331,
Okay.
followed shortly by a 703.
Okay. All right, so let's see what the 331 does.
Okay, so what did I miss?
Velnos, did you hear what Cham's was?
No.
Okay, so Cham got it aimed at him from Raka, and he then proceeded to have massive amounts of diarrhea.
Okay, that one I know.
while,
I thought there was another one.
Okay, that one you knew. So Velnos then took it and aimed it directly at his groin, which caused his penis to begin uncontrollably laughing at everybody, and then a small forest grew out of his groinal area.
Okay, so he's dead.
No. It's a small forest. Like he just has plants growing out of his junk. He's alive.
He has legit jungle bush.
Okay. So hang on a second. So Arch, so you rolled. So you're aiming it just at you specifically, like nothing, no specific body parts.
Just me in general.
Okay, you in general. All right, so I'm just gonna see if 703 counteracts with 331 because I see what 331 does. Okay. So Kane is the one that's aiming this at you, I would assume. So
He's the only person with the staff.
Okay. So basically, what happens is Kane aims at you. You then switch. You enlarge, so you doubled in size. So
Hell
you're
yeah.
you're like 10 feet tall, or however tall you were as a dwarf. Now you're
I'm a
double
mega
that height.
dwarf.
So you're double that height, and you also switch places with Kane. So you two basically teleport into each other's spots, and you grew an extra like 4 feet.
Cool.
Again, that could be removed with the release curse spells.
But
all right.
why?
Kane, it is now your turn.
I'm going to use it on myself.
Okay, roll twice.
Okay, I got 753 and 156.
Okay. Let's see what 753 is first. In that range, anyway. Okay, that's just fucking funny. Just let me see if I don't think this is going to actually interact with anything, so I'll tell you what 753 does first. So, Kane, as you're holding the Staff of Reality, it begins talking to you, like, audibly, so everybody can hear it, and it begins complaining about the fact that all you guys do is point it at each other and laugh about how it almost kills you, and this is so shallow and childish. And it keeps complaining about you specifically for a little while until it stops. The other thing is 156, which I need to see what the hell that does. The entire surrounding area, and I have to roll 2 D100s to see how big this area is. Okay, so the 33 feet around you is turned into desert, as well as the Staff of Reality bitching and moaning about shit.
Damn.
All right, so that was yours. Now it goes to Purity. What do you want to aim at?
Aim it at yourself.
I'm going to aim it at Arch because I'm not fucking stupid.
Okay. Roll twice.
Do it to me.
Sock it to me.
Hold on.
Ew. Some incestual shit right there, man.
Just
I was
standing
about to
there.
comment on that one.
64.
Full mast.
64?
No, 664.
Okay.
And 961.
Okay, I don't think we've gotten either one of those.
Oh,
So
getting
let's
a
see.
66.
Let's see what the 664 is first. And again, you're aiming this at Arch. Okay, so 664. So I don't think this one's going to really have too much of an effect on anything else. Arch, next to you, teleports a rather large snake that just is sitting there.
All right.
It's within 10 feet of you. And then the other one is the 961. So let's see what that does. Okay, this one doesn't technically affect you because you're still basically buck-ass naked, but if you had any fluids on you, like water or ale or a healing potion, it's immediately turned to poison. Deadly poison. But because you don't have any containers of fluid, besides your body, and I'm not counting that, it has no effect. So there's just a snake there.
All right. That's weird.
Yep. All right, so that was Purity. Now it's gone down to Cham. You're gonna aim it at yourself.
I'm gonna aim it at my junk.
Okay, roll twice.
Roll
That's what I
tide.
got. What was it?
611 and 420.
You got a 69 and a 420. Okay, so let's. All right, so
So
let's.
it's 611. Yeah, 611 is the first one.
Yep.
And 420.
So let's see what 611 does.
I think he means earlier, like one of your previous rolls was a
Yeah,
69.
you rolled a 69 earlier.
Right?
Okay, so the 611, and you're aiming that at your junk. It keeps you in place. It's a hold spell, so you can't move, for a little while. And the 420, let's see what that does.
His junk is an
Takes our
immovable
song.
rod.
No, my junk is a bong. Come on.
Oh
pump.
my
God,
god!
we're retarded.
Okay, I need to roll 1d6 to see what the hell is gonna go on here.
Is he gonna spew freaking smoke? Oh.
No, you rolled a 6, so because you're specifically pointing that at your dick, you begin vomiting out of your penis. For 6 turns, by the way. Which is about 2 minutes, so you just have continuous vomit coming out of your dick.
Is that just pretty much coming?
No, it's not. It literally says vomit, so it's not.
Oh, okay, so it's bile.
It's
All right.
literal. No, yeah, it's literally
Ooh,
vomit.
That's gotta feel great.
Yeah, that probably burns like fuck. Okay, so now it's Raka. Raka, you have the last 2 rolls of the night.
I got chlamydia, god damn it.
All right. Are there any untouched students?
Hold on. Hold on. Dead Man gave a really good question. Is it chunky or creamy?
It's basically the equivalency of passing a kidney stone. It's extremely painful. But you're not going to die. It's just going to hurt like a motherfucker. So sorry, Velnos, what are you aiming at?
Velnos, you mean Raka?
Sorry, not Velnos. Yeah, sorry, Raka, I'm a dipshit.
You know what? Aiming at Velnos.
Okay, he's the only one that hasn't been aimed at so far.
Yeah,
Hopefully you don't teleport. Hopefully you don't kill him like he just did to all of his friends. Okay, so give me the numbers there, Raka.
530
Okay.
and 667.
Okay, I think we may have gotten 530 already, actually. I don't see it, but if the effect sounds familiar, I'll know. All right, so we're gonna go to 530 first, see what that is. Okay. So that's gonna be fun. And then I just need to see if that is gonna go in tandem with the 667. Okay, so Velnos, did you give your character a name?
Yeah.
What is your name?
Bobby Joe.
Bobby Joe. Okay, so this is kind of intuitive. So the first spell is actually going to cancel the second spell out just because of the way that it works. So Velnos, you become a bear. And I have to roll 1d4 to see how many days you stay a bear. So you stay a bear for 2 days, but you can talk.
So this is pretty much any other campaign.
Yeah, but the problem is the second one was actually polymorph, and it was supposed to polymorph as something that rhymes with his name. but he already was polymorphed into a bear, so he's just gonna stay. You're gonna be a talking bear for 2 days. And that's it. So you guys have thoroughly experimented with the Staff of Reality. I don't know how many actual combinations you got. Because of that double up, though, you got a lot of combinations.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So there was a lot going on there. So all of that was funny. None of you have anything permanently wrong with you. Because Sham, those claws will go away eventually. And as for the scales on Arch as well, and Velnos' bear problem. I'm going to roll 1d20 just to see what happened to Kyle.
I'm just gonna quietly gather the iron from before and just, you know, plan out stuff for later.
Okay, so Kyle died in the desert. He's dead. So you guys teleported into the desert and accidentally killed him. Velnos, you killed all of your close and extended friends. Not your family, but all of your friends are dead because they all went to the sun. Cham, you killed a jazz band. Purity, you killed a cow, and some abyssal chickens and goblins, but nobody really cares about them. And yeah, that was the Staff of Reality one-shot. So you guys got to fuck around with that and get all that out of your system. So thank you for everybody that enjoyed this, and I hope you guys had fun.
We'll see you guys next time. We are absolutely retarded.
Woo!